Don't you dare commit violence in my chat. SMH. I did drink the order though. Thank you. Thank you. I did drink the water. Hi, Alec. I'm doing evilly. Now you're getting ads in 3, 2, get your ads! No, you have a subscription. No, no ads for you. Rah, 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 rah. Jump scare. Rah, rah. We're
Hello,
streaming. Rah, rah,
hi,
rah.
hi. We're
why, is,
real.
why is my clip studio not real? What's going on? Where'd you go? Right. I'm working on a silly little commission right now. I'm hoping the person doesn't pop up. This is a gift for somebody. But quick commission before we work on artfight stuff. Hi everyone. I'm gonna go back there and say hi individually. You are here. If you guys don't know who Fang is in chat, and I need to shout out at Fang. There we go. Follow Fang now. Hi, Ray.
Hi.
I want watermelon slush. I would do heinous things for a slushie right now. But we don't have a car. And I don't want to walk like 2 hours to get a slushie. It won't be 2 hours, but you know. Who is this on your screen? It's Fang underscore VT. Go follow Fang underscore VT at twitch.tv/Fang underscore VT. That was slushy, just blended cold watermelon. Oh, I would love that. Sorry. It's all over my screen thinking about it. I'm sorry, I gotta clean up.
Put it in a box, send it to me.
Agreed.
The watermelon, not whatever you're doing.
Oh. Right, okay. My apologies.
Hi, Ray Ray.
SPJ. What? Let me be. Watermelon sounds so refreshing right now.
Does that like some cucumber?
Oh my god, cucumber sounds so good too. Like some cold cucumber with some salt and like watermelon with some salt, and then
You get it. You get it.
and then some salt on the side with a little bit of salt.
With some salt, even?
Maybe I'm a horse. Maybe I
give you some
should...
horse electrolytes.
Yeah, I might eat some horse electrolytes. Which, by the way, are technically safe to consume at human rates as long as you don't eat them at the rate that horses eat them. So, it is just salt, and it's not...
New stream idea.
New stream idea. Let's try to eat as many horse electrolytes at once until we get hospitalized. Let's go. Don't do that, by the way. Please. Anyone watching? I'm looking for... What am I looking for? This. I'm looking for this. I designed this character, and I, like, keep forgetting design aspects. You ever do that?
I feel like the #1 ref sheet I reference is my own ref sheets because I always forget. It's bad. What's the wrong color?
The only reference sheet that I don't need to use anymore is SPJ, but every other character that I have, if I don't have the reference sheet up, it's like I'm drawing a brand new character every time because I forget everything. Also, SPJ, I got commissioned to take a large bag with a backpack handle, so you want me to send you images? Yes, I would love that.
Oh, hell yeah.
If you can get me photos of it, that would be wonderful. So, for anyone wondering why Nine has been asking me about random stuff for photos lately, I have a commission for Nine to rework the graphics for the commission work that Nine does. And if you don't know what Nine does a lot of crocheting and knitting projects. I don't remember if it was crocheting or knitting, personally. I'm a bad commission for getting that. We'll find out. Commission? Yeah. If you want, like, some cool knitted gloves, I want some knitted gloves from Nine, eventually, because that would be super banger. It would be better than my little artist glove that I have now, probably. Your fiancé does crochet? That's amazing. I think it would be really funny if I, like, commissioned a glove and then also got, like, a pen grip for my drawing tablet pen that was knitted as well. I would look so silly.
Oh my god.
Loom knitting? Hell yeah.
What color scheme would you get it in? If you
I
one? I don't know.
My entire
I feel
color
like I
scheme
associate
for
you
my
more with
room.
orange
Yeah.
than anything else.
Which is funny, given like there's only literally 7 spots on my character with
No
orange, and half of
orange.
it is
Yeah.
polka dots. If I got it though, my entire bedroom theme is black and red. And like dark brown. Like the themes of my living space is like dark red, brown, and black. Which is very contrary all of my themes online, which is every color known to man. Speaking of, I finally got Eom to start on Artfight. Yeah, I followed Eom back.
Yeah.
You would know about that. You've been viscerally and brutally attacked. How does it feel to get viscerally and brutally attacked?
Feels wonderful. I have so many revenges to do. I have like 7. So much.
It's so much, it's true. And you're in some danger here in the next, what, day or so? 3 days. You're in
Oh my god, yeah.
terrifying waters in 3 days.
I'm scared.
Oh yeah. I'm just as petrified for you as I am for myself later this month.
Mm-hmm.
I wish my birthday wasn't so late in the month, because I literally only have 8 days to try to attempt a revenge. I don't. I have no time. I just die. Look, have a fun time working. Look, it's the first time I've actually set up the bot properly without needing to fix it. Alright, have a good lurk, Jack. I don't understand color theory, and I don't think I ever will.
All I know is yellow's bright, blue's dark. Figure it out from there. And that seems to work.
Yellow, bright, blue, dark, and for some reason I can make brown from the color green in certain lightings, and it's really fucking weird, and it bothers me. Like,
that's terrifying.
The Vesper Talk sprite, look at it. You can tell it's brown under there. How? It's green! Hi, Freeform Art. Welcome in. Okay, I'm Spicy Pineapple Joseph. If you don't know who I am, I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch doing Artfight. It's a slime raid. Welcome in.
Hi, Raiders.
Please, Freeform Art, if you need to take a break and you need to raid and run, completely feel free to. But if you are doing some fart fight, you are completely welcome to drop your Artfight tag, because I would love that. If you drink water. Now! Now! So we're working on a quick commission before we move to Artfight right now. Yeah. It's an emote, because one of our friends called Vesper is working on getting affiliate, and this is going to be a little gift for Vesper once she does get it. I am in Artfight. I need to get started with that. Hell yeah. If we want to... Here, we'll move over here so we can look at the Artfight attacks that I've done so far this year, and some of them are from last year. Perfect. Stealing your Artfight. Actually, I was watching you, you were working on, streamer avatar helmets, right? Or, like, hats and stuff? I think I was watching you just before I went live. How's that going? Filling out your gacha system? Hell yeah. I need to add more to my streamer avatars, which I barely use. I'll be using them more when I have more storage for my computer. 130 plus items, that's insane. I think I've got...
Oh my gosh.
Without the variants, like the color variants if I were to just have the normal ones. I think I've only got like 35 items. With the variants though, it's like times 3? But I don't think the variants count. That's super cool. Your streamer avatars are some of the best that I've seen, and probably is one of the reasons why I want to work on getting more. Oh, without variants, probably 80? That's still a lot. That's like 50 more than I have. Your streamer avatars are definitely some of the inspiration for mine. I want to get more, like, fighting style stuff going on for my streamer avatars, like you do. It's pretty cool. But yeah, welcome in. If you need to raid and run, feel free. If you're gonna just hang out, feel completely free to. For anyone lurking who is coming in from Freeform stream, completely feel free to keep lurking. It's cozy over here. Take a honk, leave a honk, whatever you want to do. Here's a honk. Oh, what are you, Interjo Cutie? Hit me up if you need help. I've been lifting that add-on a lot. That's fair. Honk. What are you, SPJ? Wait. That's like my favorite what are you
Say
blank ones. Wait a minute. That is one of my favorites for that silly little joke. I think my other favorite one is there's another one. There's so many honks, actually. Yes, I am you, actually. Dang. There's a bunch of the honk redeems. I'd have to look at them to point out the other one that I really liked that I forgot that I made. I also do take recommendation for honks in the chat, if anyone wants to do that. My other one was, why would you honk at me? And it's just like a crying little sad clown face. I think it's funny. There's another one. There's also the just honk in all caps, and it's like a paragraph long. I love when that one pops up because it just covers the chat. Oh, there's also the screaming, and then, God, you scared me. Also, I see you're not an axolotl clown. Man! Oh, yeah, you've mostly only seen the, like, chibi forms, haven't you? Here, let me see. Let me take my hat off. Here's my hat off for you. I've got hair and ears under here, actually. Don't mind the fact that I'm a little evil.
It just happens.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. I hope your art fight does go well when you start getting on that stiletto honk. Man. You like Evil SPJ? I like Evil SPJ, like, a lot. I remember making it for a stream that didn't really go that well, honestly. I made the Evil SPJ for the one game that me, you, and Lab played, where I made the custom boobies for the evil ones.
Aneurysm, yeah.
Yeah. Which, Aneurysm, the game itself, is good. It's just I had not the greatest experience trying to stream it. Because there was no tutorial, it was very not...
It was a little weird.
...explanatory. They fixed the no tutorial thing. A lot of it's a lot more straightforward, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it was also a really different, like, crowd of people that were already in the game than I'm used to.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Wait a minute. Dang it. I wish I had the file that had the original colors on it, because I'm having to, like, gamble which color I'm color picking, if whether or not it's the right one. I'll get there eventually. No! Why is it doing that? Tears in my eyes. Yesterday, Velamine went live, which was, Beanie's partner, and she was using Beanie's Clip Studio Paint to do an art fight attack, and it was the evilest art fight, or the evilest Clip Studio Paint I think I've ever seen.
I feel like I need to see the stereo clip.
I do not. I wish I did get a clip though. You're right. I should
I'll
have.
find a way. I'll find a way.
It
No.
he was trying to use the bucket tool and it just wasn't working.
That is evil. I think I've definitely dealt with that before.
It
Probably in Krita, because Krita is so evil.
yeah, what it was doing is it was filling all of the canvas underneath the line art, even though she was using refer to all layers. It wasn't a reference layer for the line art. It wasn't a clipping mask. It wasn't like anything specific. It should have just worked, and it didn't.
Yeah, no, mine does that.
What?
My refer only to editing the layer and refer other layers is swapped.
What?
I don't know why. It just
That's
does
so
that.
evil. I think I would throw hands with Clip Studio Paint if it did that to me.
I'm
Personally.
going to, I swear.
I'm gonna
One
throw
of these
hands with your Clip
days.
Studio Paint. I'm gonna open the other Bellamine one. Or not Bellamine. Vesper. There's so many people out here with, like, V usernames now. I love the usernames, but eyes. Tears in my eyes. Oh no, I'm looking at the talk sprite and I'm realizing I missed something completely, and that was the mohawk design on the second version of it. I'm so mad, and I can't go back in and fix it. No! No! Oh man, that's fine. I'll just cry. Which color did I
got
grab?
one attack done. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna pull up the one that I'm working on. This right here is a little cafe scene with this person's robo bird and their blue cat named Blue, and I love it. It's very cute.
Oh, I need to do a cafe one for my bingo.
That's pain. Yeah, it is pain. I will get a randomized bingo card after I finish the next two art fights, because I wanted to get, like, minimally 15 done before I opened an bingo card. If you guys don't know what a bingo card is that we're talking about, in Ghost Town, we have for our art challenge this month is a bingo art card for art fight. And it's, like, just fun. See if you can get a bingo, if you're wondering. What Ghost Town is.
It's so fun.
You can go in here. They're handmade bingo cards made by Alec, who's over here in chat. Shadow Fairy. I still don't know how to say the username, actually. Chat. Shadow Fairy. Emmy? Yeah.
I have to look up his username.
I struggle every single time. When someone uses a different name that isn't their username, I can't remember their username ever, but I do remember their name. Like, Nikki, I keep forgetting it's TurboSox Wi-Fi, but I know it's Nikki. I've gotten better about it with Nikki.
No.
You're not? Oh no!
I forgot to color in the little... What are these? The little beads. Evil.
Uh-huh. think I'm not gonna do the glossy effect on this version of the Vesper emotes, so it's easier to read when it's tiny.
There we go. Now we're good.
Oh boy. Can someone shake the sickness out of you? No.
I'll put you on one of those paint can machines.
The, like, rattling ones?
Yeah, the ones that mix up the paint.
This color is gonna be a different color, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, is it the same color? Yes, it is. Let me see. I so wish I
Yeah,
had the
colors one
file.
out of
I'm
seven.
struggling so hard to see the line difference stuff. This. Oh my gosh. I think that's this. It gets darker. Oh, skipping this one. I forgot I'm on the gay playlist. Let me switch to the evil one instead. I like to put on the Colden 3 playlist I have, which is the one I just called the gay playlist, when it's like later at night. Because it is like, it's more mellow.
Is that your 4-hour one?
Um, maybe. No. Or yes. Wait. Maybe? Wait.
I think it is.
The Colon 3 is 3 hours and 8 minutes. When I'm usually doing late night streams, I'm also going for longer. So that is also the playlist I put on for that same reason. I struggle. What word would I even use there? Music blindness. When I'm realizing I listen to the same song for like 15 minutes straight, I just won't realize. SPJ hates gay people again. Man, that's only occasionally, and it's usually only during Pride Month. This music is funky? Yeah. This is what I usually like to listen to while I'm working on art. Let me fix it so you can actually see the song that was playing. And you can't because I'm in the way. Perfect. Let me make this smaller, maybe. Um, um, it's gonna have to go there for now. People keep drawing dorky eating crayons. Yeah, because they should,
Yeah, and I'm gonna
arguably.
keep doing it. Where are you?
Mm, Down. I love my little irradiated hyena friend.
Oh hell yeah! I think how it's turning out so far.
It's me trying to work with the colors that I used over top instead of the undercolors, which is so... It bothers me so much. What? The muzzle is... I don't remember this. I can never remember how I designed a character, and it's coming to bite me.
Alright, attack number 2. Oh, unless it freezes. Dang it!
Did it freeze?
It froze.
Ugh.
Ugh. Sigh.
Sigh dramatically, and I fall over sideways, my hand over my face as my hair flows lusciously with the wind as it falls into a puddle formation around me. And I have crystal-like tears pouring down my cheek from a single eye, and I go, woe is me, what shall I ever do? And then suddenly a man breaks into my house, and I go, what the hell are you doing in my house? And he goes, I'm here to save you because you're a princess. And I go, no, I'm not even a lady. What are you doing? And he goes, and he checks his phone. He goes, oh, wrong location. And then I go, yeah, so are you going to pay for the window? And then they go, I might just be gay instead because I don't think I can afford paying for a window. And I was like, oh, well, yeah, I guess that's fine. Saving the prince works instead. And then we get married.
That exact thing happened to me, yeah. How'd you know?
Was it like the opposite direction? Right, I'm so sorry. Hey, SPJ, can I get tips on drawing pretty foxes for no reason? No. Anyways, when you want to draw a pretty fox, you can just, you can reference a fennec fox and then do whatever you want to do from there. That's realistically it. If you're designing your own pretty fox, it's, there's, like, some criteria to meet. But I don't think you're designing one. I think you're gonna be evil and give me my 11th attack that I'm gonna have to revenge and then I'm gonna cry. Unless you're making a reference for your character, which would be banger. You should do that instead. I lied about having work, so Katsu wouldn't get... Okay, so there's a little evil furry in a little group that I'm in. And that is who Bloop is referring to, and I think that's really funny. Bloop, if you wanna come chat, you're completely welcome to. I would just have to give you the collaboration role. I know we probably just start talking about Dandy's World and the update for Dandy's World, but we're ignoring that. Unless, not the update. Yes, update? I don't remember if there's an update. Oh, you already have the collaborator role. Look at me go. We're gonna show Fang's artfight attack on screen. Because I can.
Yippee.
Look at this freak! Capital F freak. This is actually so cute. I
Mhm.
love the color green, but it hates me so much.
Yeah, I love that character so much.
Me and the
Slurp is
color green have
actually
beef.
so cool.
Agree, but also I really don't. He's cool and his art's really good, but also he's a little freak and he needs to get away from me and probably explode. Tweak from Octonauts? That's silly. I haven't thought of Octonauts, or thought about Octonauts in, like, forever. Oops. This color that's on the fluff. Interesting. I love characters that have, like, a very simple color palette, so there's, like, 5 colors total. Like this one, but the problem is that I used it so interchangeably in so many different parts that it's a complicated character and it makes me sad. Except I'm not sad, except I am. Ooh. I think you know simple color palettes. I was there when the term was conceived. 90% blue, 10% green. Yeah. And when I mean simple color palettes, I mean from, like, the furry standpoint of simple color palettes. And that's a very evil stance. And what I mean by that is I mean, like, DeviantArt kind of style designs for furries, and that is a whole category if they don't know how to choose one select color ever. Art fight sounds? Keep making art fight sounds. Get back to art fight.
Do 50 million attacks.
No!
Right now. What does Slurp look like? Where are you? I have a ref somewhere. Yeah, there you are.
Get some basic shading in here. Oh, furry simple color. Okay, yeah, that's like minimum, what, 30? Yeah, you're telling me. So this character really only has, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, literally like 5 colors. And it's still so complicated for no reason. Like, my personal persona is 2 colors because I do not want to be coloring that many colors in every time I draw that guy. Because I used to have a Sparkle Dog as, like, my main Sona. My Edward the Fruity Fox used to be a Sparkle Dog. And used to be, like, 3 different greens, like, 5 different yellows. He used to have orange everywhere. Oh my god, Sparkle Dogs. Yeah, I used to have quite a few Sparkle Dogs. I want to have a few again, it's just I would not for the life of me keep up with having to draw them more than maybe once ever. Outside of maybe an art fight reference. SPJ, do you want me to send you my commissions page so you can check things out? I mean, I need to look at it for, the page anyways. But I can't afford to commission you a actual glove anytime soon. My personal soda is one color, but 3 shades of said color. Okay, that means it's 3 separate colors, dorky. Don't lie to me like that. Purple has millions of shades. I'm saying purple because I know it bothers him. Shut the fuck up! My persona is just vintage color palette plus pink. Yeah, I love the color palette for the ferret. I'm blue, you're purple. What do you mean? If you guys want more purple in your art fight this year, go look at Dorky Boyo over on Artfight.
I might also make some attacks on Gartic Phone if Clip Studio keeps doing this. I swear.
I mean, you
It's
can
better
use
than Korea.
Magma, which is better as well. Magma.io.
Mm.
Or what it used to be known as is, I can't remember. Save the file from Clownman. Oh, speaking of, hi, Bookman.
Hi.
I will save my file. Let me... Aggie.io by Magma.
Yeah.
Aggie.io is beloved. I'm gonna go cry in Ghost Town's VCs. Ha ha ha. Also, SPJ, don't worry about the gloves nor the stuffed animal. In my eyes, you get 2 free items. What? Why? If you guys want some amazing knitted projects and just some nice, neat little gloves, which is like my favorite thing that Nine has, please go check out Nine's commissions. I don't have the link to pin it to chat or anything like that, but Nine, you are welcome to send it. The elevator closing as soon as there's 8 people is so funny. Oh my gosh, that's a thing now? Is that to, like, avoid the people running away from each other thing?
Found it.
No more countdown timer? That's horrific, I think. Just noticed how one of your attacks are sideways? That's rough, buddy.
Oh. Oh god, I wonder if any of mine are.
You know what else is rough? The no more countdown on Dandy's World. That's insane. Oh my gosh, I feel like finding lobbies and making sure the lobbies actually work are gonna be horrific now. That kind of encourages the Discord server to be more functional, though. That I know that they have, or there's other whatever. There's, I think, a Discord server dedicated to finding lobbies and stuff, and that's interesting. I would never use it because I know there's a bunch of miners specifically that would use it. But does, I guess, encourage better communication and chat, maybe. I don't know. Just poofs when 8 people? Yeah, I know, that's the irony behind it. The other reason why I'm giving you the free items is because you and Papa are helping me with the prices. Well, what if I exploded you with my mind? How about that? Alright. So this is Vesper's emote.
Oh, hell yeah.
Might make another one real fast. I love this angle so much.
Yeah, it's been really balanced this time around. I don't know. Normally it's like one side gets a lot more popular than the other. And then
It's
it's
weird.
actually
It's
kind of,
actually
no,
balanced
we're
this year,
50-50.
which is
Yeah.
so weird.
Is it really? Wait, hold on. If I, it's like a difference of 20 people on the teams. Oh no, it just updated, so it's like 100. Still, that's wild.
Well, either way, what Crystal has the extra 100, right?
It looks like fossils. Nope, it keeps going up. Yeah, they're about even though.
That's interesting. Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Because Fossil was the popular before Artfight started. There was like a big unbalance between Fossil and Crystal before we started, and then first day there was a lot more crystals than fossils. By like a couple thousand, I think, and now it's back to even, which is interesting. Because we're so balanced, I feel like people are trying really hard to get as many attacks as they can this year because of it. You know?
Oh, froze again. Yeah.
Oh man.
I feel like I had a really strong start, and then Clip Studio decided to be evil.
I've had a great start and I'm still going strong. It's just, oh my god, NTN's attack has me brutalized and I'm like laying sideways and I'm so like, how am I supposed to?
NTN has ever made.
I know.
So good.
What the hell? Hold on. I know we're only like an hour in, but I am gonna do a quick BRB so I can get some mashed taters. I might be making baskets. Baskets would be so banger. All right. I'm gonna be right back, gamers. You'll still be able to hear Fang.
See you in a bit.
Yippee!
Oh, Studio, I'm gonna get you. I want to try to get 3 done today. But we'll see. I might genuinely, I might like do something in MS Paint if I have to. We'll see if I can push through it. I don't know. I've been playing a lot of what's it called? What's it called? The new Fantasy Live. I've been playing so much of that because it's actually the best thing ever. It's been like 3 days and I've already put in so many. I'm not. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna check actually. It's like 19 hours. Last played 16 hours. Gotten 4 whole attacks. Hell yeah. I want to see what you've gotten actually. Where are you? Letro, there you are. Oh, that one attack you did is so cute actually. Hell yeah. Are those all Max's characters? I think so. Oh, you got an attack from Damsel. Am I following Damsel? I don't know. I should be. I'm not. Changing that. Hell yeah. There we go. The studio's working again. Yippee. Oop, what did I do? Oh god. Evil. Evil, evil. There we go. Let's start on this attack, I think. Yeah. Mm-hmm. SPJ's away right now, so it's just me right now. Hi, welcome in. We're both working on some art. I think SPJ might be working on emotes right now, but we will be working on some art fight tags. It's art fight season, and I'm so excited. Hell yeah, Electro does have really amazing characters. I need to attack one of them once I get through this like list of 7 revenges.
Oh, hey,
Hi, welcome back.
I've got the last of the KFC that I bought yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Means I'm gonna switch over to my Art 2 screen while I eat for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
The evil one, which Clip Studio Paint doesn't want to work for. Everyone in chat is wonderful. Never forget this is true. I agree.
It's true.
Especially Fang.
Evil.
Hmm. Oh my god, Clown Person, Juice Person, and Fang. I might be live. Who knows? Working on about probably this emote and one more, and then I'll be switching back to Artfight. And then after stream, I have so much birthday work to work on.
Oh my god, yeah.
The birthday art explodes.
Oh, I can't say that actually. I don't know if that card got released yet. Never mind. I didn't do anything.
Oh? Oh, you mean the green one? No, not yet.
Not yet, yeah.
In a couple of minutes or in an hour. We'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
Colors for what? The glove? Honestly, surprised me. My favorite colors are orange, Weezer blue, and like mustard yellow. So work with that what you will. I love me some atrocious colors. Where's my mouse? There it is. I need more crunchy songs like this, I think. I love me some crunchy songs. How's that second art fight coming?
I've swapped characters like 3 times because I'm indecisive. But I think better now.
I feel ya. Especially when someone has like really cool characters. Possible to turn Fang up the tiniest bit. I can actually turn the music down. Music's down high. Then Discord. Fang.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hello.
Fang should be better now.
I hope so. I'm drawing the silliest looking rats. It's amazing.
I forgot I was streaming with the Tricksters yesterday, and when I streamed with the Tricksters, I turned my Discord down just a smidgen.
Mm-hmm.
Did my crat what? I hope it was
You're
your
still good
Twitch
on
and not mine.
lands. Yeah.
You know, I should probably start eating before stream, but then my streams would end up taking like 2 hours longer to start.
Yeah, I wish there was, I don't know, like, I feel like I can only go about 3 hours if I don't eat beforehand. But
Yeah,
also, I don't like taking BRBs
I'm an
because,
evil freak who takes like 20-minute BRBs to go get food so I can stream for like 9+
yeah.
hours.
I always feel rushed whenever I do a BRB.
Yeah, I've gotten to the point that I'm like a lot less panicky about it.
Hmm.
I usually set like a 10-minute timer to like make sure I'm not going too long.
Mm-hmm. There we go. We're back.
Evil smile, man. I'm gripping one of Electro's characters right now, as you should. Electro's characters are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you agree with something, I only imagine like a really aggressive head nod from like a dog or something. Like the cartoonish, like, you want a treat? And their like fucking head is just a smudge from the nodding, you know?
I always imagine it's like that. Horns.
How do you have the best gifts? That's so funny.
I just do like
Oh,
animal and then a word. It's great.
okay, good morning, Pluto. How's
Hi, Pluto.
what's up? Or how's work? I'm not sure if you're working yet or not. I don't think you should be at work yet. Or are you? You might be. Oh, it's 6 a.m. on the way to work. I just fully did it, and now I realize I have to redo it. Whoa.
Oh,
I've been there. How long do I want my fingerless gloves? Um, I've got like small hands. That should like be prefaced. Unfortunately, I have like middle schooler sized hands. When I go to wear gloves, I unironically pick the medium size, which most like more often than not is too small for like every person, unless you're like me or Pastel. It's weirdly dysphoria inducing for how small my hands are, actually. Are you able to, like, specifically make the pinky longer because that is the side that is, like, brushing against my drawing tablet? Or are you asking, like, the wrist? Make me both pairs just like a child size and adult size? Please don't do that. That's so much extra work. You only need to make one glove, by the way. You don't need to make the left hand. I only need the right hand. If I ever do streams where I need to, like, have hands, what I was planning to do is getting a pair of white gloves and then putting plastic gloves over top of the white gloves that are clear so I can use them without getting them dirty. And then if I have, like, a hand stream where I'm drawing on, like, a drawing tablet or paper, I'm gonna be wearing the white gloves with plastic with probably that glove over top of it as well. Which I think will be
Gloves
really
on
funny.
gloves on gloves?
Yeah! Gloveception. Yeah, exactly.
You get it.
Freeform gets it. I don't know about you guys, but when I eat meat that still has the bone in it, I, like, rip everything I physically can off the bones and I'm sitting there, like, nibbling at the bone.
I think this is why people say if you were any animal, you'd be a dog.
Yeah. I don't even argue that fact anymore. You do that sometimes? I mean, it's like every meat. It's like, it's pork, it's steak, it's chicken. I'm not a fan of chicken, but if I do have it, I'd rather it be on the bone because it's usually more, like, oily and, like, not dry.
It's also the cheapest way to get chicken.
My favorite thing to eat at Thanksgiving dinners is the turkey neck and the legs. Because I'm a freak. But if I don't have either of those options, it's exclusively dark meat. If the turkey isn't basted properly and the skin is bad, why would I want the meat? That is, like, my opinion on, like, turkey. Which is why I like having the neck and the legs. Because you get a lot more skin on it, and it's usually a little bit fattier as well. Cold mashed potatoes time. Oh boy, my favorite. I warmed
love
it up.
mashed potatoes. I can't cook them though. I'm so bad at them.
Cooking them's real easy, but it's, like, at the same time something you gotta know.
Yeah. Cooking them without a recipe is really hard for me. They always end up kind of weird.
So me, I usually try to cook the potatoes just before they are, like, squishable by a fork, so they're still a little bit, like, there. Like, obviously, you want them still to be mashable, so the whole point is to cook your mashed potatoes to be mashable. But, like, I wait a little bit, because what I do is I then move all the potatoes, cut it up as small as possible, mash it while it's still that, like, weird texture, put heavy cream and butter into it, and then all my seasonings into it, and then I mash it, and then I cook it for a little bit longer, in that secondary pot. And it's basically cream of potato rather than like mashed potatoes, which sounds sinful, and it kind of is a sin of me to make it like that. The skin stays on when I make my mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say anything. You've seen the stuff I've made. My massive cracker. That was actually really bad.
One big cracker, yeah.
Big cracker.
Yeah. I do that sometimes. Mostly because you can't mess up the meat, but the skin holds up the seasoning. It's hard for you to mess up croaking or turkey. It's pretty straightforward. It's you can even buy pre-turkey stuffing, like not even stuffing itself, the food, like the stuff to stuff a turkey with to make sure it's flavorful. And you can buy the seasonings. You can buy the juice that you're going to be basing it with, besides like the oils that seep from it while you're cooking it. And the juice that seeps from it from when you're cooking it. It's really hard to mess up a turkey. And it still happens sometimes. I still meet people who mess up turkey. And it makes me very sad. Also, something that I find really silly is, the tradition where the man of the house is the person who carts up the turkey, even though they're never the one to cook it. That's like part of why I'm evil at Thanksgiving. So that makes no sense to me. Why is that a tradition? What is the point? If you're not cooking it, what's happening?
Yeah, I feel like I never really experienced that. I always had weird Thanksgivings.
Weird Thanksgivings are better than weirdly traditional.
Yeah. You bought a live one?
What? Why would... What? He bought it. He didn't even go hunting for it. He bought a live turkey. Was it on, like, accident, or... Fun fact, my gloves are universal. There is no left or right, just glove. How does that work? I mean, I saw them, so they work. But, like, how? That's interesting. It makes it feel like, since you can buy a live turkey, like you're just gonna let it go and then you're gonna go play hunting with like your kid or something. That's dangerous, but like, huh. I couldn't imagine that. forget that I get like really toasty roasty whenever I'm eating food, even if it's like cold food. It's like, I don't know, my body's like, oh god, food, hurry, warm up the heating systems now.
I'm having so much fun drawing these rats. This is great. It's just like any blob shape can be a rat.
The glove doesn't differentiate from front to back. It's universal since it would fit both hands. Oh, that would make sense. Hun, can you get a turkey for Thanksgiving? Sure thing. Dad leaves and comes back with a live turkey. The hell is that? A turkey. His name is Jeff, and he's going to join us for Thanksgiving. That's what you wanted, right? What happens to Jeff after Thanksgiving? Is he just like sent back?
Does Australia have turkeys? I
Apparently
think they
not wild
don't.
ones, but
Hmm.
that just means they're held in captivity.
Mm-hmm. We have bush turkeys. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, my fill bucket's been weird. No, really? What else? Oh, there you go. Slay.
what are bush turkeys? Is that like just like a Pomeranian is to a dog? Just like a weird breed?
I think they're like turkeys, but they're a little yellow robot instead.
They're a little yellow robot instead, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, interesting. They have music playing downstairs. You guys are gonna hear the vibrations of that.
Smaller than chicken. Hmm. I'm gonna look this up. Bush turkey.
Watch them be like really cute, and then I'm gonna
Oh,
feel bad.
it's like a red cassowary, but tiny. Interesting. Kind of. Without the big thing on the head. I don't know. That's definitely different than what we have.
Yeah, we got fat little birds running around.
Yeah. I kind of like these little freaks.
Electro tag, says Dorky.
Electro. Oh, Dorky, that's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Explodes. Oh, by the way, SPJ, I have fun news. I might be a vendor at a con next year. That would be really cool.
That is fun.
There's also a lot of prep of, like, gloves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, why is it a freak? Sorry, I just saw the image. Why is it a freak?
The artfight attack or the turkey?
The turkey.
Mm-hmm. I kind of love turkeys, actually, especially turkey vultures.
Not the art fight attack. The art fight attack is very cute. The turkey, on the other hand, is a
Very
freak.
cute.
So I did the math. I would need to make 2 jumbo bags and a pair of large gloves to break even. I think at a vendor, I think gloves and bags will probably sell the most. Beanies might as well, but I'm not sure the holiday socks will. But I think the bags would probably be your seller.
Mm-hmm.
SPJ, do you ever argue with people in TikTok comments? Yeah. I do. Why? I actually have seen you arguing with some people in TikTok comments before, Bloop. It's really funny whenever I see it. Convinced a Christian to stop arguing with people in the comments just now. That's really funny. Are you talking about... Oh my gosh, there's this thing that I was arguing with on TikTok about baby metal not being a cult, because for some reason people were like, but they made fun of Christianity, that makes them a cult. What? How... Have they ever understood the definition of what a cult is?
Yeah.
Plus, they didn't make fun of Christianity. You'll just message me. No, you are completely welcome to flood the chat. I would actually recommend you flood the chat. Do it. Flood my chat. No! Take the water, thank you! I need to stop doing that bit, I think, with my voice. Because it likes to peak when I do that.
Okay,
Oh, I
think
do
I'm
have
only
slow
gonna
mode
finish
on.
this. I can be done.
I'm not gonna turn slow mode.
Clip Studio.
True.
Please
I
let me
don't.
out of this.
Clip Studio needs to be evil, less evil.
Done.
That's true that you guys can't flood my chat because of slow mode, but I turned slow mode off once and it was a mistake. You like when mic peaks? Yeah, I think it's funny when the mic peaks, especially when someone's joining chat and I'm like, and then it's gone. You just can't hear me anymore. I think it'd be great to get a mic that actually can pick that up though, because then I can turn into one of those VTubers that are like, "Oh my goodness gracious, welcome into my stream today. We are gonna play a horror game where I scream the whole time, and you can't understand a single thing that I'm saying." But I also think I can't do it as good as I used to, so maybe not. So, unfortunately, slow mode off for me is extremely evil. I have some very lovely friends who will take advantage of my slow mode. Being off, that is. I would like to point out, thank you so much for following. I don't know why I didn't see that. Emma Stormwolf, thank you. I think you just joined the Ghost Town Discord server, so I think that's pretty banger.
Yeah, I've seen you.
Thanks for popping in.
Welcome in.
The guy was basically saying that since we should all worship him, I brought up free will. What? He just took the correction?
It's like, oh, my bad.
He just took that? Huh? Watch you find like a newsletter of some guy exploded a building or something. He uses that TikTok. Sorry, there's a lot of people out there that do use religion as like a way to keep them regulated from not doing really dumb stuff, which is good for them to find a way to regulate themselves. But there's I think I've heard like a handful of stories where when someone realizes that they don't have to abide to whatever religion they're using to mediate themselves, they become like a horrendous person and do like crimes just because. Because like that's it, they just could. Whether or not they were fictional, I don't know. Reddit is interesting. Discord's very fancy, and I learn and/or how to put proper input into your Discord. So Ghost Town's Discord is very fancy. My personal Discord, not very fancy. It's kind of just a dumping ground for my art. I won't know a price range for you, Nine, until we get there, to be completely honest. It really just depends on what kind of graphics you're looking for. Does does a haircut count as surgery? Um, does that mean getting your nails done count as surgery? Because getting an ingrown nail taken out does count as surgery in the US. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't count as a surgery at that point.
I don't know. I feel like it's if they do something inside your body, it's surgery. Maybe I don't know.
Okay,
The
so
definition.
outside, if they're taking like a skin graft, then does that mean it's not surgery?
How? I mean, I don't know. Because they're technically like cutting inside. I don't know. Is hair inside the body?
I mean, yeah, hair follicles.
I feel like this is is water wet type of thing.
I love is water wet argument though.
Hmm. I love the Lions versus Pokemon argument because it's so fun
I
to just
love
take the side of the Lions
I
no
love
matter what.
when
It's amazing.
people like to argue dumb things and I will always be like, yeah, but what if on both sides?
Exactly. You get it.
It's great.
The
The
lion
lion
copter,
copter.
lion ladder.
The tiger ladder. Billion tigers are every Pokemon ever. I think my favorite thing to do, though, just because it's like really frustrating to other people, is for me to go, should I go eat ramen or should I go order X food? Because, like, I have the money and I don't really want ramen, but if I eat the ramen, I'm saving money. And I like when people are like, oh, then go get the food. Because if you can afford it, go get the food. And then I'll be like, yeah, but I'm also thinking about, and then I'll just like never ending list of like why I should do one over the other. Which is why I end up calling people to be like, what should I eat? Because I started doing that at someone and like I'm not gonna end it anytime soon. So then we call a third party to figure it out. I've done that to I think both you and Bloop before.
Mm-hmm.
I love the
If the
food.
Pokemon make a Pokemon ladder.
Oh well, but they're
Two
not
lion
tigers though.
ladders.
Well, no. The thing is, Pokemon can't make a Pokemon ladder because not all of them have the ability to stand on each other. You know, because some of them don't stand.
True.
But tigers,
And there's less of them.
there are less of them. This is true. So the ladder is smaller. Ignore Rayquaza and like Onyx and like all of the massive Pokemon. Ignore them. Because like if they're standing on each other, it's only a section of their torso. It's not tip of their tail to the front of their nose kind of thing, you know?
I don't think Rayquaza has the core strength for that.
It's okay. They can use Psychic so the Pokemon can stand. No, because it still doesn't work like that because then they're not standing on each other. Therefore, it's a false
Psychic
ladder.
lions.
Psychic lions. The lions actually have guns. They've had guns the whole time. It's true. I was the gun, actually. I love that bit too. Last night was horrendous. I'm so glad that Jack was my my midwife for when I got the epidural for my fucking giving birth to the second plane of the towers. I was so tired. Those Pokemon can just coil their body. Not always. Okay, this is gonna be a dumb art fight question. How do I post to defend, or is it just like an attack with a special defense? So when you go to an attack, hold on, I'm gonna like fake make a post real fast. You're gonna hit attack, you're going to fill out the information, and then there is an option under the character stuff when you go to like add a character, and it says find revengeable attack. The only way you can use this is after you put in the recipient's username. So make sure you put the username in, hit check, and then go to the revenge button, hit find revengeable attacks. And then it should show up and automatically put it in there. If someone's attacked you twice, you can pick one or the other. I found this out because a dorky... You gave birth to twins on that. No, I gave birth to the second plane that hit the towers. Don't get it
I gave
twisted.
birth to the second tower.
I'm sorry that my kid killed your kid, personally.
I can't believe it.
I know, my deepest apologies. My sister was born the day after 9/11. Yeah, my older sister. And I don't question the timeline of this, but my older sister was born the day after 9/11, and I personally gave birth to the second plane that hit the towers. But don't question the timestamps, okay? Oh, that's
it makes
okay.
sense if
Goofy
you
system, but noted.
think
I
about it
can
extra hard, actually.
Exactly. Okay, that's a goofy system, but noted. Let's see if I can make use of any my old brain. You don't have that old of a man brain. It's okay. You're not Quasar Rascal.
Everything on artfight is kind of weird.
It is, but I mean, it's kind of
We just
deviant
got
art.
user searching.
It's true. And it's kind of broken.
Mm-hmm.
You're fairly younger than Brad. Yeah, that still means you're fine. You're not Quasar Rascal, so it's okay.
I feel like I have no concept of how old Brad is. They seem like, I don't know, between 21 and like 35.
You have to go do chores
I'm
now? Damn.
bad at
21 and
figuring out what
35.
age
That's
people
super
are.
funny. So I thought Kaza was like 45 for like the longest time in my brain, which is very wrong. Bet you're older than Brad. You're probably not older than Brad. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. There's noises happening downstairs. Why was I muted there? That's weird. Anyways, I don't know how Brad is. I'll be back. If you think that's a baby, you don't want to know how young I am. Or old. I don't really know which way to word that.
I just finished an attack and I don't totally love it. I think I might redo it later. I don't know. But I'm also gonna go make lunch because I'm tired of Clip Studio. Bye. Oh, wait, did you leave? I forgot. I think you did.
Alright, I'm back. They're doing some light construction. I was like making sure what was going on real fast. So, our primary pipe that leads upstairs, that's our cold water, is leaking. And it's like right next to some electrical stuff. So we're having to turn our water off and find where that's actually specifically leaking at. So that's super cool.
Welcome back.
Oh
I might head out. I don't know.
man.
I got a second attack done, but I don't love it. I might try to redo it later.
Fair.
Bye.
Bye, I'll miss you.
Bye.
Alright. Just me and you guys now. There's no running. You are not safe. Overheating a little bit from running up and downstairs. Ha 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 ha! I've come up with the best story in the world for my game, and I can't wait to get the game done to see people get lost and suffer. Okay, we go back to working on game now. Okay, Mr. Jean. I hope your game's going good. You're all baby, y'all are baby. That's fair. We are. A lot of people around these parts are probably gonna think are pretty baby. With 4 años. It's, fair. I'm quite young compared to the old folks. I'll never be seen. Man, you'll never be seen. Would you look at that? Or I guess, would you not look at that? I need to take my pants back off. It's like, that sounds kind of funny, but it's super warm outside right now. So I'm sitting around in shorts, except they're doing construction, and I don't not wear full clothes when there's doing construction stuff. I've had one too many splinters in very unfortunate areas to not be wearing full clothing. I did it! First ever artfight attack done! Perfect. You should do more. Do like 4 more right now. Let me see what the last one should be. Hi! Hi, Shelevision. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. We're finishing up this last emote before I switch over to artfight. Here's like a game summary, kind of, if you're wondering. Version is a 1-bit atmospheric puzzle exploration game set in a surreal, non-linear world. You wake up in a place built with shifting geometry, strange puzzles, and long-forgotten secrets. There are no enemies, no dialogue, just the sound of your footsteps and the sense that you're not alone. I'm very excited about the game. It has a very cool overall story and a really deep, dark, hidden, connecting story. Anyway, y'all have fun. Me lurking now. Bye. That's going to be extremely exciting. Those games like that, that is my shit. That is so exciting. That's an insane game concept. That's super fun. Supposed to be going to work. But also, hi, according to me. Also, I'm debating on removing the shipping at the end just to tack it to the base price. Thoughts? Um, I don't know much about shipping fees and stuff for tax like that, so I'm not exactly sure. I usually do recommend that people put their base price as the tax included price, and that usually people really like that when you do have the tax included price added. Oof. Full of sneezing. Alright. Vesper is done! Back to art fight, baby. I gotta do something real quick. There we go. Birthday post posted. I'm gonna explode. I got another attack with more rats. Oh my god. I keep getting added to rat mass attacks, and I think it's the greatest thing. Oh my god, Ratloaf is back at it again. Maybe I'll join in on this mass rat attacking. There's squibbles. Where's Spinkles? There's Spinkles. Oh, my baby boy. Oh my goodness. I love art fight. How's it hanging, SPJ? I'm hanging out personally. I just got done doing some commission work and we're getting back to more art fight. More fart fight. Why is it so freaking hot? I couldn't tell you. It's also super hot where I'm at. Every time I go downstairs, I have to put extra clothes on, though, because they're doing some vague construction, and if I get a splinter, I'm gonna cry. So I'm, like, fully covering myself up every time I go downstairs. It's fucking spicy outside, and I hate it. No, yeah, I usually like spicy things, but it's not today. Today is too evil. I don't know about you guys, but I just got into I like reading webtoons frequently, and I found this webtoon that's another isekai called Trailer Trash, and it's kind of banger so far. I really hope it's not like weird at some point, because I don't know, I relate to a lot of things in this comic so far. Spice, pineapple juice, like spicy things? Never would have guessed. Ironically, the pineapple juice in my username is actually regular pineapple juice for anyone who's not allergic to it, because that's the only reason why my username is spicy for me. I am, in fact, allergic to pineapples. Crypt Dragon, thank you so much for the follow. My freaking follow notifications are just not letting me know where you guys are. But thank you so much. I hope you're having a great time and feel completely welcome to keep lurking. My dual streaming? I shouldn't be. I'm in a Discord call that's like a free to join for anyone in my Discord server that's on my collaboration roles. But I shouldn't be dual streaming anywhere. My Twitch activity feed just is really slow from my OBS, and my notifications for when people follow haven't gone off in like months. I've been meaning to fix it. I go to fix it, get frustrated, and then cry. Everyone has a bad time technically with pineapple juice. It's basically just acid. No, I mean, yeah. I just am also allergic to pineapple juice. Pineapple, the fruit that eats you back. Just like the smack that smiles back, except it's not. This attack, I kind of like scribbled all of the art onto while I was half asleep because of Benadryl. So I'm having to go in and actually fix it all still. The line art I got while I was awake, the coloring I did while I was Benadryling, which is not great. I have to take Benadryl because I'm allergic to like half of everything, which is great. Art fight, art fight. I love art fight so much. It is art fight time. Music. If anyone has any music recommendations, by the way, you guys are more than welcome to let me know. This is the kind of vibes that I'm feeling, though, which is silly. I'm wondering what kind of cake I should make this. I'm gonna make it yellow. Yellow cake. What kind? Probably just vanilla with yellow frosting, but we can pretend that it's lemon flavored. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is completely valid. Can't believe this. I've been fooled. Alright, time to grab the birds reference. That is a big reference. Name is just 13? Okay, for sure. Thank you for the follow, by the way, 13. And I will drink some water, unfortunately. I guess. If I have to. Got any preferred pronouns? I can just refer to you as 13. No pronouns needed. I like the idea of the number 13 being a gender. Hi, Dylan. Welcome in. How are you on this fine art fighty day? Got to tell you my pronouns are they, them? Yeah, for sure. Colon 30. Hello. Well, the number is 88. Is not so good. 13 is the only number at the front. That is true. I also don't know how to verbally say the entire number with my mouth because I like, after 1,000, I forget what comes after that. I know it's technically million, right? So it's, 13,677,488. Which I think would be really funny to call you that entire thing. But I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna remember it. I remember I have a lot of unpopped popcorn bags. Oh wow. My pronouns are whatever as long as it's not late for dinner. Yeah, that's very valid. I think I would be pretty sad if my pronouns were late for dinner too. I'm usually pretty early for dinner, actually. It's PJ. Hi, baby. What's up, baby? SPJ, after 1,000 comes 1,001. Well, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Yeah, what comes after thousands? I can only count to 4, but when it comes to ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, apparently. Having any pronouns is great. I can make them whatever I feel like as long as I add any after. This is true. Could also just be gender fluid and use whatever ones you're feeling like at the moment. I'd also be perfectly fine with doing that. Just be aware that I might flip to saying they, them when I'm not 100% sure what your pronouns are. But if you do use all, I will probably forget and then use a pronoun until I remember that all of them are an option. Okay, so it goes ones, tens, hundred thousands, millions, billions, trillions, quadrillions, quintillions, septillions. Where's the SPJ illions? Is it okay if you can send me your Spotify playlist, the one that I'm listening to? Yeah, for sure. So all of my playlists, if they're ever recommended, I will send them in my personal Discord server in the music sharing channel. Wherever that may be. I think I'm sending this to the right. I hope so. Because there's two Rays. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I think I sent it to the right one. Look Lurk? Okay, smell you later, loser. I guess. If you're lazy, just see him works. No, I'll use all. I just have a hard time remembering sometimes. I'm alive, that's my pronouns. That's fair. Well, the time in Germany is 23:23. Is it? Is that like their standard time right now? It's about to be midnight. Anyways, I hope you have a good lurk, Dylan. No, now it's 26:23. Or I just completely read that backwards. How did I even do that? It's 23:26. It's pretty close to midnight then. You're playing Doom? I mean, that's a pretty important thing to do instead of asleep, probably. Right? No? Maybe? Yes to 100%. Let's see. Good, good. Which Doom, the new one? I don't even know which one the new one is anymore. Heard mixed things about how you liking it. Dark Ages is the new one. I see, I see. I think I played the first one when I was a kid, and I think that's probably it. I do love Doom, though. Save the file, fix my bag. I guess. Hey, I'm fixing my back, I'm drinking some water, and I'm saving the file. Thanks. Stream is the only reason why I'm hydrated. I feel like a piss machine for how full of water I am. Good. I don't know how to make water droplets, but I think I'm gonna just fuck around and find out, I think, real fast. Blur, motion. Does that look like rain? Mm, uh, yeah, I'm gonna do that for rain. Uh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's rainy, I think. Yeah, maybe. I don't know how to draw rain. That might have to be the next thing I'm practicing on. Is drawing rain. What's the difference between a furry and Therian? My kid says that they're Therian, but I don't know what that is. Therian is like... I'm not the greatest person to answer this, actually. A furry is someone who kind of dresses up like an animal. A Therian... Let me get the Google definition for you. Okay. An inner identity where you take a moment to face yourself and not refrain yourself by your physical experience, but rather than without restrictions. So it's visualizing yourself in the way that your brain would prefer, I guess, which is super non-phantom, like feeling, or super non-human, like feeling phantom limbs or like a tail or like ears that can twitch, and then feeling like you're different, like you aren't exactly human, like you should have had something there that you don't, like a tail, which is more common than not. Like you feel like you should be able to like purr or growl or make noises that you can't make, or the looks of it, it's just kind of feeling very non-human as a human. I'm not really sure. You'd probably have to ask someone who also identifies as a Therian. I know furries, the difference is that furries are aware that they themselves are not the character that they are dressing up to be. And same thing with Therians, they also know that. It's kind of like self-expression, I think, difference. I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure it's just a self-expression, it's a difference. I had a friend who was a Therian once, and I don't know. I don't know too much about it. If you ever think about it, I guess it's kind of the same way that kids, when they're like, in elementary school, and feel like they can run on all fours, and they do run on all fours, and they feel better running on all fours than they do on two, I guess. But it's kind of more of an emotional state instead of just physical as well. But again, I don't know too much about it, so I would still recommend looking it up. Yeah. I know, for the friend that was a Therian, it was a spiritual thing, to a degree. They were native. I'm not really friends with them anymore, so I wouldn't really be able to ask them questions. Have fun, Television, whatever you're doing. See you again sometime soon. Miracle Musical, my beloved, it's true. Ironically, I don't like musical music that much, but this is just, I don't know, it's nice. Miracle music. Well, musical as in like songs that generally are meant to tell stories in the song. It's it's not that I don't like them, it's just sometimes they don't usually hit what I want when I'm looking for music, which is like, I don't know, more emotion invoking rather than storytelling, which can be emotion invoking on some songs, but not always. think my 16th attack is done. Well, this is a revenge more than it's an attack. We go back to my attacks. I think this one was for silver. Yes, it was. Next one I'm going to be doing is for Midnight Kitty. I'm heading out. Talk to you later. Yeah, for sure, Nine. Have a wonderful one. I think I'm gonna switch the playlist after this song. I'm just not sure which playlist I'm gonna switch to. I think the Ghost Town playlist, it does have some repeats in there, but it is 4 hours. I didn't realize that it's a 4 hour long playlist. Oh, whoops. That's fine.